windy today.
And my little sound dampener piece of foam is coming off, so hope that's not too bad. Well, we've been getting some things done with the house.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring that window back to life.
Yeah.
Sanding that, still scraping.
You think you're you think you're just gonna be able to salvage that piece of the angle bracket, right?
Oh yeah.
Cool.
That one I'm gonna leave on there, so I got to make a new one coming out and a new support one.
So probably
But that one's still good.
So probably a lot of scraping, right?
Yeah, lots of scraping and sanding. I had to repair this piece over here. It was all like, I thought it was rotting away. I'm like, well, I can't have that. So I got an oscillating tool and I started cutting it out. Well, it was freaking full of ants.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, what the hell? So I ran inside, got my bug spray, and I'm out here just dosing the shit out of them. I'm like, get some! Get some!
Get some.
So then I cut a piece and glued it in, clamped it down. I did that yesterday, so I could probably take the clamps off because I'm sure the glue is dry.
Yeah.
And then I'll take some of that wood epoxy repair stuff.
Yeah.
And I'll rub in the seams so that when it's sanded smooth, it'll, you won't even see it. And then I got to finish sanding up to the other point. And I got one layer of paint on there. I'm going to do like three coats. And I'm just kind of chipping away at that stone, you know.
Oh yeah, so you're painting the edge of the trim.
Yeah. The
fascia
window,
board.
The window was, oh my God, it was in such bad shape. It was worse than that window.
I forgot you're painting the fascia board though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I...
Looks really great.
Yeah, so it's just kind of chipping away, getting...
Another few layers of paint on that and it'll look really
I mean, pristine. You can see all the clapboards down there. I got to fix all that.
Yeah.
I had to, that whole section on the left side of that window.
Yeah.
Was all those boards were super loose. I was up there drilling and nailing it back down like I did down here.
That's like half the battle too.
Yeah, now they're all pretty well nice and solid. And some of them were sticking way out, you know? So now they're all sucked back into the house. And I'll worry about that bottom part when I get there, you know?
So we're probably gonna like get a nice section done, then in a future video we'll paint it all?
Start painting it, yeah.
Cool.
And I'm working under the underside too.
Oh, okay,
like
yeah.
Down here, where that ladder is, that oscillating tool, there's all the nails sticking through from the roofing job. So I've been cutting those nails off so that I can sand it.
That's good.
So I'm doing all that, and you know,
that's
ain't
good.
Exciting work. It's pretty tedious, but it's obviously needs to be done.
Man, I should have brought my sunglasses. It is bright.
But it's cleaning up pretty decent. I mean, all that looked like that. You know how shitty that looks? That was all like that.
I think it is a good idea for us to also start from the top down.
Yeah. After that, our experiment, I decided I'm going to start working from the top down now.
Oh, speaking of this experiment, how's the stuff holding up that we had issues with?
The bubbling?
Yeah.
Seems to be good, but as you can see over here, it didn't stick.
Oh.
You know, I was a big fan of the Durhams, but it just doesn't want to seem to stick to that Durham, so I'm not going to use Durhams no more.
Yeah.
I got some epoxy wood putty. I'm going to start using that.
That'd probably be for the best.
Yeah, so I'm glad we did this small section to find out what works and what doesn't work. Rather than,
yeah, and
yeah, that was peeling out. Yeah, that's the Durhams. It just didn't want to work. So I'll have to come back and refix that. But I'm glad we didn't do like a whole side and then find out about this, you know?
And I'm glad that it's cedar, because the cedar, it can be exposed for quite a long, it's been exposed for decades.
Yeah, the only reason this has survived like it is because it's cedar.
Yeah.
The bugs don't like, bugs won't eat cedar. It's real weather resistant. So yeah, the only reason this has survived at all is because of it's cedar.
Yep. So how does it feel?
It's freaking sweet.
So we went outside, and the neighbor, he's like 82 years old.
About 2 houses down.
And he was like, hey, I was trying to get a hold of you two.
Yeah.
And he was like, I have this furniture for you. He has a couch and he has that. We just carry that over.
Yeah, just went down to his house, met him and his wife. Larry?
I think so. Cool? No, I don't know.
I don't care about it, remember his last name, but it was Larry, wasn't it?
I can't remember.
Shit!
Oh well, we can look it up on the website.
But he's like, yeah, I got this furniture in the front porch and I've been trying to get a hold of you.
Yeah.
If you want it. So we went down there.
I think that thing definitely wins over this chair.
Well, that's gonna get thrown out because that's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
I think it must have been sitting by a window because that looks like a sun beat. But other than that,
Oh my God.
it's a rocker too.
Well, it's like an old person chair, so it's super, super comfortable.
Right.
Yeah.
I like it.
This is nice.
That's gonna replace this fucking thing.
Yeah. That was like some weird little chair you got from a friend.
I've been holding off on furniture because this whole room has to be redone. So,
And plus, it's one of those things we're gonna find free stuff just like this.
But that couch he's got, it's got a bed in it.
It's a hide-a-bed thing.
Yeah.
Which is really nice.
Which looked pretty decent.
Yeah, it did.
And you know, the old people stuff.
I think I noticed in their house that they actually have like blankets or covers on their couches too.
Right.
So it's all like
old
they
people
haven't
stuff,
been sitting on it. It's been taken care of.
Yeah, they haven't spilled beer and shit all over the stuff, you know. I like it. That's nice. Already too hard. I had to throw it away. Yeah, I'm gonna do all these cracks, fill in all the holes. Yes, I was sanding. I did it with a felt. Noah.
You say something?
Yeah. I sent you a text that said, hey, grab me another tube of this. Toss it up to me.
Okay.
It's in the sanding container thingy.
Yeah. You're gonna toss the other half if you want.
Saves me a trip off the ladder.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't know if you were yelling at me or if you were talking to the neighbor.
No, I was going to.
So now I'm making it more shorter. Because I stopped and I listened like, oh, there's nothing. And I'm back.
Gun on that.
Yeah. So I sharpened this one putty knife, and then this other one's way too sharp, but it's actually useful for cleaning it
I
off.
see the paper out there.
Yeah.
Sharpen it.
But it actually is kind of nice to have one that's super sharp, so I can do that. Unfortunately, this one I sharpened just a little bit, and it's already starting to gouge out a little bit of the wood.
Yeah.
But it makes it so much easier. I can just work on making it. I can just do better still. What do you say?
I'm ready for some caulk and then some paint.
Oh, paint already.
Yeah, I'm gonna caulk it, let that set up, and then I'm just gonna put like one coat on it.
Yeah.
But I want to get something on it.
You're gonna go with white, right?
Want to get all sanded out?
Hey, you can drop that down and I'll take it if you want.
Yeah, I'm coming down.
No, I mean, you can just lower down and I'll take it.
Boy, I let it dry long enough, but look at that sandpaper, it was brand new.
Oh, yeah. Holy shit.
And, I mean, we let it dry for more than 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Bitch, it is.
Yeah, it is raining. God damn it.
Well, it is all weather,
Yeah.
but I don't want
Once
to be
it's
up there
dry,
I don't want to be up there in the rain.
we can let it dry.
Son of a
We'll come back later.
bitch. All right.
I'll get my jacket
Yeah.
if it gets all rained on. Is the sander still out there?
Oh, it is.
I mean, it's just like $10. It's fine.
Yeah.
You want to say?
I'm gonna. That's good. You're good for this. Let's go over to Bill's, make a complete mess.
I don't know what you're
I'll
talking
walk away,
about. I don't know what you're talking about. It's not on camera.
and then he'll have to clean it up.
My viewers have no idea what you're talking about, so.
Well, you'll notice that when I came out with the broom.
Oh, damn it, the camera was low enough.
Oh, when I came out with the broom last time, I just made the path so I didn't track anything in the house.
Well, I don't know. This is snow. This is snow down here. No, lead snow. This is fallout from Chernobyl.
You got another one.
Gotta replace one.
Freaking rain.
This is how I got my thumb. Alright. There's like,
Oh,
ow, where's the face? Fucking hell.
I'm gonna leave that wood, but I'm gonna seal it with that spray that I used on that wood window. Because that's where right here. Is that like fugly?
Ugly, funnily.
I get a little in there, but I don't want to take the whole can up there. It's too full.
That's a good useful can.
Yeah.
You have to stir it at all?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. Hey, would you ever want one of those little things that I made for hooking on your drill and it stirs it?
I would never want one of those.
Why?
I'm kidding.
Fuck you. I can make you one. Oh, I just
Oh,
realized.
you mean instead of using a paint stir stick?
Yeah,
For stirring?
yeah, it's that little metal one that you hook into a power drill and it spins. It's made out of welding rod. Would you ever want that?
As opposed to the device that's made exactly for stirring paint?
Yes. Would you want another device made exactly for stirring paint?
Then I gotta drag out the drill and the cord.
Oh, fuck you, bud. Cord. We have cordless drills now.
Yeah. I just recharged the battery in that one too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Get that top piece, and then I'll come down and get on the roof. There we go. All right. The brush has paint on it. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the edges because I got.
This is such a weird route.
Purple? Yeah. Oh, what?
Isn't it weird? Just like 12 feet will ruin your life.
Oh, yeah. You know,
But on Mars, it'd be like nothing.
oh, yeah. When I used to do sign work, we would judge how high we were by how much damage it would do to us if we fell.
And isn't it weird how people can fall? Like, they can fall on their feet. It's like, what, 2 feet or whatever. And they like get thrown.
Oh yeah, if you hit wrong, you know, you hit just right. There's a video. I don't know if you've ever seen this, but there's a video of a guy who jumped out of a, I don't know if it was a helicopter or a plane.
And it shoots to nobody, you fell in the bushes.
No, he had a one of those suits where like a winged suit,
Yeah.
and he glided all the way down to the ground and had set up all these boxes. Never opened to shoot and glid into these boxes. Yeah, it was like unbelievable. Talk about freaking balls. I mean, that guy. Yeah, I know. It's expensive shit. But you went it's gonna be fucking balls out all day long to get as much more, and then I can get down on kneel down. Like I say, this coat here is just for protection purposes.
Yeah.
Still going to come back and get probably a couple, yeah, at least 2 more coats. But for now, just to get something to cover all this bare wood against the weather. I mean, it's been, and I know this is probably pine,
Yeah.
so it's not as weather resistant as that cedar.
It's definitely not cedar.
Yeah.
Oh, and you were reading the label and you found that maybe the tannins in cedar could have some reaction with the paint.
Right.
So maybe primer would be good for the cedar.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. It said on the can, even though, because this is paint and primer, you can't really see it anymore.
Which a lot of people say you can't have paint and primer. It's like, well, you can. Like,
Yeah.
it works fine for stuff,
Yeah.
but maybe just for cedar, we should going forward. We should look into that.
Right, because it did say that woods with tannin.
Like oak and such.
Yeah, they've got a couple of them listed here, but one of them was
Cedar.
And then if it's cedar, you should prime it first.
And I imagine I wonder if there's like a cedar specific primer.
Oh, I don't know.
Maybe.
So I do think I am going to get some primer, even though I'm using paint and primer.
Yeah.
But like, you know, because I think maybe that was the problem down below with that peeling.
Although the Durham's,
Yeah.
it was powdering, and it still is powdering. So I think it's just not a very good paste for this.
Well, I think because the primer is a primer sealer.
True.
And I think that Durham's definitely needed to be primed before painted. Because a lot of this I want a Durham's.
Yeah. It's a shame they don't make that stuff anymore. Or at least I can't find it.
What's that?
The cedar siding slats.
Yeah, I think they still do that, don't they?
I haven't been able to find them at like Home Depot or Lowe's or anything though.
Oh.
So
I thought you could still get it.
I mean, I'm sure somebody makes them, but we looked around and couldn't find them.
Well, and like, I plan on redoing the inside of the porch, so those cedar siding pieces I'm going to use to replace, you know, like,
Yeah.
I mean, that little short piece. And then I think I'm going to get some more shingles and put one more layer here, and then replace these crappy ones so that the siding comes back down, because we tore a couple of boards off to do this roofing. I'm going to replace that. You know, I'll take these windows out from the inside and refab those. I've been looking online about how people refab those. There's like a metal weather strip that goes in there. I think you put it on there and then the window sits against that, and redo the, what do you call it, glazing or whatever?
Yeah, glazing.
Or
yeah, I think it is glazing. Yeah, it is.
The guy remembers us and everything.
Yeah, he seemed pretty sharp.
Yeah, because I do want to get that couch.
Yeah, it was a nice couch. Just we're talking.
It was just a regular couch, though.
Yeah.
I hope it isn't like
heavy.
Super freaking heavy.
So, the really nice old man who, really old, down the street, who gave us that couch, or the chair. The chair. He also has a couch for us. It's a little bit heavy. We had to go home and get the dolly.
It's got that bed in it.
Yeah, and you never know, like. When people are that, I assume he'll remember us. Yeah.
It's weird knocking on his door. Hey, we're here.
Yeah. Here to get the rest of the free stuff.
Yeah.
But he said
he did say
he said his kids should have gotten it like 6 years ago.
Yeah.
Which is funny to think about. His kids are probably like in their 60s.
Yeah. Well, then when he comes up to us, he's like, "Oh, I've been trying to get a hold of you for a
couple weeks." Yeah. So maybe, I guess he will recognize us.
Yeah.
So. Meanwhile, on the other hand, when you get old, you won't recognize anyone.
I'll be like, "Who are you?"
Although, maybe you can get that Elon Musk's Neuralink implant, brain implant or whatever, and have like a super memory thing.
Oh, there's a big device in my head.
I've actually heard, what was it, like elephant's foot mushrooms? There's some research saying that they can help with neural stuff or whatever. So
ooh, mushrooms.
We could get some psilocybin on the side. That's just for dessert. No, I plan to try psilocybin when I'm maybe 40 or so. That'd be good. Kind of space things out.
Can't say I've never done that.
Yeah.
At home when you're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Doing anything.
So, me and Bill have been talking, and we might ask Thermionic Man to help, because he has all those routers and such, to help make the window for that. So I might get the dimensions for that sometime. I haven't even talked to him about it, but he said that he wanted to help, so. Yeah. Yeah,
we're missing, I've got the bottom piece, I've got the other one of those, but then there's another one. You can see on top where they go in.
Yeah.
I'm missing one of those. It's, where it went, I don't know, because when we got here, they were all there. Remember? Like you said, one day the window actually fell out and it hit this, and then hit the snow, but it didn't break?
Yeah.
Because most of the glass is right inside, leaning against the wall.
You know, I'm thinking it probably didn't even hit this because it's so windy. The wind probably just took it. But
what happened to the other piece of wood? I don't know.
We're thinking we'll probably just go ahead and replace this entire inner window thing, and we'll probably still reuse the glass, but it might be good to make a dual window one.
Well,
with like
I want to get
2 panes. Like maybe we'll use this glass, but then we'll also have plexiglass behind it.
Oh, maybe. I do want to
get
get the storm window though.
Yeah.
For some reason, this is the only window in the entire house that didn't have a storm window.
And it's not even like there's screws left over from it. It just didn't have it.
Yeah, like they didn't do it.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of those storm windows, but I've been hearing the resto guys say that if you restore the window, reglaze it real good, they make a special weather strip for these old windows, and if you use all that plus a storm window, the efficiency is near what you would get with a brand new window.
And I mean, how much different than this can that be once it's like kind of restored, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we're probably gonna be putting insulation here, but still.
There are people that pay big money to have old windows restored.
Yeah.
And I've seen the way they restore them, and all they do is just they sand everything out, recaulk and glaze. They put the weather stripping back in. You know, they put new cords on the weights.
Yeah.
And put a good storm window on. That's basically it. But to pay somebody to do that, they charge bucks because it's a lot of labor, you know.
That does look nice.
Gonna have to order up a new storm window though.
Yeah.
Why they didn't put one on? I don't know. Who knows? You know.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff's a mystery. It's a mystery.
It's a mystery. Let's go get that couch.
Okay.
We have the cushions and the mattress still to go, but oh well.
Oh, piece of cake.
Our doorway's bigger than his.
Yeah.
Oh, that was his boat anchor?
Yeah, that's his boat anchor.
Oh, that guy.
Yeah, I see we brought one of those in with us.
Well, here, Bill, put these on first. I mean, this guy also gave us a cooler.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might want to throw that sheet in the cooler.
Maybe. You want to put that on there?
Yeah, tip her down.
Okay.
And then I'll just hang on to the top.
I say I can just like carry that, but okay.
Okay, I got this. Grab that sheet though, that's falling out.
Yeah.
Looks like we'll have to come back to one more trip.
Unless I can get it all, but I don't think so.
No, it's gonna be too much. We'll come back with the cushions and the pan.
And it's just like right over there, 2 houses down.
Yeah. I got little bits of this stuff. I hear this shit in the middle of the night when I'm in bed and I'm like, oh, what the fuck's going on? Yeah, little bits are falling out.
Pretty soon you're gonna hear a rollout crash if we don't take down that before it falls.
All right, we are going to set up the living room a little bit.
Because now we actually have enough furniture to actually paint a living room kind of portrait in here. Because before it was just a few chairs.
Let me just move this. Right there for now.
What was his name? Mr. Gwynn?
Mr.
Gwynn.
With a G.
With a G. Mr. Gwynn was really kind and gave us some wallboard adhesive. Looks like this is from our 1997. Not good anymore, but it's a cool container.
Yeah.
But this stuff actually is pretty good.
Yeah, like
he was really nice about that.
Yeah,
so that's kind of neat and old-fashioned. Well, not old-fashioned.
We're not sure if that one's any good, but
I like old stuff like that. Like when I had the 40-year-old epoxy in a previous video, it's like kind of seeing what happens after 40 years. And this stuff might actually be useful. And then evidently he was a very avid fisher.
Oh yeah, he was a big fisherman. Yeah.
He opened up his garage and he just has like fishing rods and tables and tackle boxes.
What do you have, like 5 coolers?
5 of these things.
We almost felt guilty for not taking one.
Yeah, because
like, take one.
Yeah, take one. I'm gonna die anyway, or whatever. And so it's like, well, fine. We'll take the nicer one, the tinier one.
Yeah, almost felt guilty for not taking it, but.
So that one will probably end up going back to my father sometime.
Yep, that's fine.
That's kind of kissed around. But,
well, why is it even here if it's his favorite chair?
Well, it's like one of his favorite. I don't think he really has room for it yet at his house.
Oh, okay.
Because they like it being wide and open, but that's nice.
Yeah.
And that little table, should it go here? Should it be?
Well,
should it be here? Should this be like this so you can walk behind it easily?
Well, for now. I mean, I'm sure things will evolve.
Yeah.
But we'll put the mattress back in it.
The mattress is like, I mean, you can tell like nobody's slept in it really.
Not much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a few grandkids, great grandkids, something like that. But it's like pristine. What is it, like 1980s, 1990s?
You know, I've slept on these things before.
Okay.
This one ain't bad. Usually, when they get old, you can feel like the bar pressing into your back and shit.
Oh, yeah.
But this one...
the date of manufacturing isn't filled out.
Don't remove that. Under penalty of law.
Okay. Oh, the
sheet.
The sheets are in the...
Oh, that's
cooler.
right.
But we have to wash them. They have some mouse poop on them.
Oh, okay, we'll leave
So,
it
yeah,
off
we're just-
then, I'm doing laundry today anyway.
Yeah.
But, I mean, that's pretty fucking clean.
So, whenever we were a kid, we got an old hide bed. And here, can you put it back like halfway? No, like here, like.
Oh, okay.
Like that. This was my spaceship as a kid.
Oh, to hide down in there?
When I was like 6 or 7, I would hide down there, and that was my fallen module.
I mean, it works perfectly. Nothing's broke, nothing's loose.
So we had these boards for it.
Yeah, usually the cushions would just sit on there.
They're kind of falling down a little bit.
But yeah, I'm sure that's why he put them there, just for some more support. And since it came with it, why not?
Yeah.
He made it a point to tell us
So they're washable.
that there's a zipper here, and you can wash them, and you can flip them when need be.
Isn't that funny how some old people think like certain things are the darndest thing, but they don't really, like to us, like, oh yeah, I guess we can wash them. But I guess back then, it's like, wow, they're washable.
Oh yeah. This one had shit sitting on it, so we'll flip that one around, and the foam should come back, decompress after a while.
Kind of like whenever you were telling your mom about getting a house, and she went on and on about the flowers for the front garden. Like enough about the flowers, we got a house.
You know, you can plant. I'm like, I know I can plant stuff.
Okay, crazy old lady.
Okay.
That is nice.
Wow, an actual couch. Sweet.
And you're thinking about getting a television.
Yep, that TV,
Yeah,
big TV, gonna go over in the corner. That seems like the logical place. This is really meant to go against the wall.
I found it. What, did I find that for free?
I think you did.
Here, turn it that way. Where this is. There we go. Is it a lantern? A lantern. A lamp.
Lantern.
Quiz. Why is the lantern called a lantern? What is the root word?
I don't know.
It's a lamp horn.
A lamp what?
A lamp horn. A light horn. Lantern means light horn because they used to take horn material and boil it and put it thin, and that was the glass. Because glass, if fire hit it, it would shatter it. But horn, if fire touches it, just burns it, doesn't shatter it. So they used to make lanterns out of horn.
Oh, yeah. This is turning into an actual living room.
Pretty soon we're gonna get some kick-ass entertainment and go to watch some movies.
Yeah, and I need...
And then your oven's gonna be working and we can have fucking pizzas.
Right, and I can stop using that...
Electric oven thing.
Although, I mean, it's...
As long as the fan doesn't go.
It has never done that since.
Oh, okay.
Never. I don't know why it did it when we first fired it up, but it has never done that since.
Well, should we probably end the video there?
Yeah, we got...
Because we kind of went over it. Like normally you have 3 days off a week. You have a day out where you do stuff. Then we have the day we work, and then the third day is if you're relaxing. But we kind of split over.
Right, because I wanted to...
It should be a relaxing day.
Yeah, I got the laundry going, which is probably dry. I still got to do some grocery shopping. But we got the paint on. That was the big deal.
Yeah.
Well, I really wanted to get that on. I didn't want to leave it set for another week before I got to it. So I'm glad that we got that. And I'm glad you kind of pushed me to get that. Because I was like, eee, but now I'm really glad.
Well, it's so easy just to be like, no thanks. But it is a nice thing.
And, I mean, I always planned on some sort of couch.
Yeah.
And that one is actually pretty... Exactly. That's exact. Yo, but you know what we need now?
What?
There's a couple of couch pillows.
Yeah.
You know?
Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you very much for watching. See ya.
Yes. Liking it a lot. Oh, look at that.
What?
Little rip and a little,
Yeah.
maybe a little cigarette burn.
Oh, well.
There we go. No more burn.